you? Welcome to our channel once again.
Welcome back.
My name is Lola and she is
Nancy.
Okay, so today we're going to be talking about cost of living in
Canada.
In Calgary.
Calgary. Yeah,
We live
Calgary.
in Calgary, so we're going to focus on Calgary. Eventually, we're going to talk about other province. So this is going to be a very quick video. So yeah,
Yes, very
let's
quick.
So
the thing is, pardon our video quality. We're still using my phone, Samsung phone. Hopefully, we'll get probably a camera and the mic, the one that does noise cancellation. But we are working based on the mantra, keep going. So we're just going. We're just going to keep going, and we'll get better with what we do.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about cost of living in Calgary. We live in Calgary. If you want to relocate to Canada, come to Calgary.
Exactly. So have been here now almost 6 years. She's been here almost 4 years. So at least we know one or two things about the cost of living. So I'm going to sell Calgary to you. Calgary is one of the cleanest city in the world.
Yes.
Crime rate is really low. We in terms of tax, we pay 5% provincial tax.
Yeah, so our tax is one of the lowest.
Yes, in Canada.
Because if you go to other provinces, you pay a lot with regards to your tax, and I think the healthcare is
it's
totally
free as well. Yes,
exactly.
Although cost of living is high, so that's what we're going to break. We're going to break down, let you know. So first of all, we're going to be talking about housing. Yes, that takes a big chunk of your salary, takes a big chunk of your expenses. So
let's start with that. When you relocate to Calgary as an immigrant, the first thing you're thinking of is accommodation. Where do we live? Some people might have family or friends that they would stay with, which is great, but then you still have to figure out where you want to live.
Exactly.
Are you married? Do you have children? You have to consider where they're going to school, or if they're going to go to preschool or daycare. Then where you're going to work, it's going to be close to where you work. So now we have 4 quadrants in Calgary. What are the quadrants?
So we have the southeast, we have the southwest, we have the northeast, and we have the northwest.
Yes. So there's been a bit talk about northeast, southeast, but we're not going to talk about that. We're just going to give you, you will decide where you want. We're just going to give you the general cost of living. So I think there are 4 types. You could either want to go for a condo. It's like a flat. In Nigeria, we call it a flat. It's an apartment. Or you want to go for a townhouse. Now, a townhouse is linked to other houses. Some might not be linked, but then it's just like 1 story or 2 story, just straight up.
Yeah, it's bigger. It's about 1,003 to 1,005 square feet.
Exactly.
And you have a house, and depending on the square feet. So basically, you're looking at rents between 1,002 and 2,002. 2,002, of course, that's the high side. It's a bigger house.
Yeah, that means if you want to get like a standard house, like a duplex or a detached house, you pay up to 2,002. However, some locations are more expensive.
Than
if you're going to the southwest, you're going to pay more for a condo. The same amount you're paying, like $1,200, you can actually use that to get a good townhouse in the northwest. Okay, so you just have to choose where you want first.
That's true.
And then work based on your budget. Okay, so those are the major topics we have with regards to getting a house, housing. What other one?
Okay, so let me talk more about the housing. So this also could be anyone trying to. This video could be also be for anyone who wants to just know what the general cost of living is. So we can mortgage as well. If assume you said, okay, I want to buy a house.
Once you come, fine. You don't want to rent, you can go for a mortgage.
And mortgage, depending on your interest rate, depending on your mortgage insurance. But let's just say your average price of one mortgage and rent will be going from between 1,002 and 2,500. I know that's really a very high rate. But then again, when you're buying a home, you're going to put in consideration, you're going to pay for home insurance,
pay your mortgage,
home insurance, and if you're renting as well, you also pay for rental insurance.
It's really low.
Okay. And what else do we have to consider? You have to pay for utilities. So utility will be
gas,
electricity.
It's cold here, so the gas is always so no electricity or heating. It's always so high because it's really cold here in Calgary or in Canada generally. So if you're going to buy a house, that means you must have enough money to cover your bills, which is your light bills, your heat, your insurance. You pay for
the water,
the mortgage fees itself. You have to pay for your mortgage and your interest. You have to pay that also. So you have to consider that. But then, like I said, if you're new to Calgary or Canada, you should at least take about 6 months to settle down before you think of buying a house. So I recommend you go rent first.
So at least you can even know the area of the city you want to live in. Because like when first of all came, we lived in Northwest. Eventually when we got there, we had to move to Southeast. So it's like that with other people. Where you stay doesn't necessarily mean that's where you're going to be living forever.
When you get to your home.
So we've talked about housing. I guess we have to do another video.
Yes, we're going to do another video.
So let's move to food. Food is kind of pricey here. That's not if we pay. For me, I think it's quite pricey here.
So the reason why she's moving, we have a guest. Hi.
Hey, baby boy.
Hi. So he has to come with us.
Childcare.
Exactly. So our platform is all about mothers, and women. We cannot leave our kids behind. They always have to be with us. So that's why we try to encourage, if you're at home and you have an idea, go for it. I know you're going to worry about maybe where do I keep my kids? You can bring them along, whatever you're doing. Canada is very child friendly.
Yes.
Exactly. So they are not even going to, punish you for being a mother or having a child. So you can do your business, you can work, you can arrange for childcare. We support that a lot here in Canada. Okay. So we're going to do another video. Or do you want to talk about grocery shopping today?
No, let's just finish the cost of living generally.
Okay. So what else? What happened? If you feel that we've not covered anything.
We haven't covered everything. So when you're considering cost of living, you're considering housing, food, transportation, and entertainment, even clothes as well. Yeah. So we've covered. Just housing. So when it comes to transportation, if you think you need to be on transport, like public transit, monthly pass, I think it's about $106.
Exactly.
So that covers like every train and bus anywhere
wherever you're going to, no matter how long, how many times you go out in a day, that pass covers you. So which is what I recommend you do for now. So you get a car.
Yes.
So if you don't have a car, use transit, buy your monthly pass. That will work for you. Then if you want to get a car, do you want to finance or do you want to pay cash?
That's true, yeah.
So you have to consider all these things because you have to really budget over here. There's no off the bat decision, I'm just going to do this. So consider it. Buying a car cash, it's like you're using all you have all the money you're going to pay once.
Yes.
Or if you want to finance, you could probably buy your own car or a brand new car, depending on what you want and your budget.
And just buying a car, that's not all. You have to consider insurance. Insurance is compulsory here. You have to buy insurance on your car.
All cars
every month you pay, and I think averagely premium is between $80 and $300. I've heard someone actually paid $300. So if you're new, it's higher, and as time goes on, eventually it's going to be dropping. And depending on your car, basically, if you have a new car, of course your premium will be higher compared to if you have an older car.
No, you know why? I have someone that got a pretty new car that had those parking assistance, brake, and had all those very nice features. She actually got a very good rate because the possibility of an accident was reduced because of those things that came with the car. So if you have an older car, because it might break down, so you actually pay more.
Mine wasn't the case. The first car I got, I paid insurance for $80. When I got my new car, 2018, I was paying like $200 or something.
So that's why I was confused because she told me. So she was paying less because of the features that came with the car. So have a discussion with the insurance. So go shopping. And the good thing is you can actually try so many insurance companies. They'll give you a quote and you'll know how much you're going to pay. Give them the type of car, the number of years, how old it is, the number of miles, and then they'll tell you how much you're going to pay. Then you can compare. That will work. So the same thing with buying a car. Go to dealers. If you want to go to an auction, fine. If you're really confident with that. I do not recommend buying off Kijiji except you trust the person. Okay. And then you can even go through referrals, people that are around you that want to sell their car, and they're upgrading, and you have someone around you can buy from them. Now, one very important thing, if you're buying pre-owned, always get a good mechanic to check the car.
That's true. Yeah.
Check if the engine is okay. If everything works fine, then you can pay for the car and use it.
Yes.
How many minutes have we gone? We want to do a short video,
like
so we don't want to take your time. And I think that is what we have for now with regards to housing, buying a car. What else?
What else? Clothing.
Well, clothing, go shopping. You can choose where you want to go. We have a lot of stores you can go shop, but grocery shopping is very important. Now, there are some stores that have really good rewards.
Trust me, you know what? That will be a
topic on its own. Yes, we're going to do another video on grocery shopping in Canada, because they're all the same stores. They're all the same stores.
How you could get deals, how you could get. I love deals, so.
Yes, she loves deals. So, if this video is really helpful, we just wanted to give you an idea of. So you can budget before you come when you want to relocate. How much should I put aside for housing? How much should I put aside for a car? Now the car depending on what you want.
Yes. So what we're gonna do is that on the description of the video, I'm gonna write down some things like in detail, because everything cannot be captured in the video. We're gonna write in detail, like budget, what exactly like between this and this, and it's gonna be range. I won't say okay, just a range anyway.
Yes, and then hopefully. We would work on the equipment for our video. I don't know if you can see like a full. So bye.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. Leave a comment if you have what you want us to talk about. Living in Canada, running your business in Canada, whatever you want us to talk about. Please reach out, leave a comment, and we're going to help you. Bye. Say bye. Bye-bye.